f.u.c.k, verb to have sexual intercourse with, transitive, until recently a difficult word to trace in usage, in part because it was omitted as taboo by the editors of the original Oxford English Dictionary when the F entries were compiled, 1893 to 1897. Johnson also had excluded the word, and fuck wasn't in a single English language dictionary from 1795 to 1965. The Penguin Dictionary broke the taboo in the latter year. Houghton Mifflin followed, in 1969, with the American Heritage Dictionary, but it also published a clean green edition without the word, to assure itself access to the public high school market. Written form attested from early 16th century, the Oxford English Dictionary 2nd edition cites from the year 1503, in the form fukkit, and the earliest attested appearance of current spelling is in the year 1535 as quote, Bischops. May fuck thair and vnmaryit. By Sir David Lyndsay, in an Satyre of the Thrie Estates. Presumably it is a more ancient word, but one not written in the kind of texts that have survived from Old English and Middle English. Buck cites proper name John le Fucker from 1278, but that surname could have other explanations. The word apparently is hinted at in a scurrilous 15th century poem, titled Flies, written in bastard Latin and Middle English. The relevant line reads, Non sunt in celi quia fucent is of they, the monks, are not in heaven because they fuck the wives of the town of Ely. Fucent is pseudo-Latin, and in the original it is written in cipher. The earliest examples of the word otherwise are from Scottish, which suggests a Scandinavian origin, perhaps from a word akin to Norwegian dialectal fucker copulate, or Swedish dialectal fucker copulate, strike, push, and fock penis. Another theory traces the modern English verb to Middle English fike move restlessly, fidget, see fike, which also meant dally, flirt, and probably is from a general North Sea Germanic word, compare Middle Dutch focken, German ficken fuck, earlier make quick movements to and fro, flick, still earlier itch, scratch, the vulgar sense attested from 16th century. This would parallel in sense the vulgar Middle English term for have sexual intercourse, swive, from Old English swift and to move lightly over, sweep, see swivel. But Oxford English Dictionary remarks that these cannot be shown to be related to the English word. Liberman has this to say, Germanic words of similar form, f plus vowel plus consonant, and meaning copulate are numerous. One of them is German, ficken. They often have additional senses, especially cheat, but their basic meaning is move back and forth. Most probably, fuck is a borrowing from Low German and has no cognates outside Germanic. Chronology and phonology rule out Shipley's attempt to derive it from Middle English furk to press hard, beat. The unkillable urban legend that this word is an acronym of some sort, a fiction traceable on the internet to 1995 but probably predating that, and the pluck you fable, are results of ingenious trifling, also see here. The Old English verb for have sexual intercourse with was heman, from ham dwelling, home, with a sense of take home, cohabit. French foutre and Italian fautia seem to resemble the English word but are unrelated, descending rather from Latin f.u.c.k, which perhaps is from Pyrote borti, knock, strike off, extended via a figurative use from the sexual application of violent action, Shipley, compare the sexual slang use of bang, etc. Fuck was outlawed in print in England, by the Obscene Publications Act, 1857, and the US by the Comstock Act, 1873. The word continued in common speech, however. During World War I, it became so common that an effective way for the soldier to express this emotion was to omit this word. Thus if a sergeant said, "Get your rifles," it was understood as a matter of routine. But if he said, "Get your rifles," there was an immediate implication of urgency and danger. John Brophy, Songs and Slang of the British Soldier, 1914 to 1918, pub. 1930. The legal barriers against use in print broke down in mid-20C. With the Ulysses decision, U.S., 1933, and Lady Chatterley's Lover, U.S., 1959, U.K., 1960. The major breakthrough in publication was James Jones' From Here to Eternity, 1950, with 50 fucks, down from 258 in the original manuscript. The abbreviation F, or if, probably began as euphemistic, but by 1943 it was regarded as a cuss word in its own right. In 1948, the publishers of The Naked and the Dead persuaded Norman Mailer to use the euphemism fug. When Mailer later was introduced to Dorothy Parker, she greeted him with, "So you're the man who can't spell fuck." The quip sometimes is attributed to Tallulah Bankhead. Hemingway used muck in For Whom the Bell Tolls, 1940. Related, fucked, fucking. Fuck all nothing first recorded 1960. Verbal phrase fuck up to ruin, spoil, destroy is attested from c. 1916. A widespread group of Slavic words, such as Polish pierdolik, can mean both fornicate and make a mistake. Fuck off attested from 1929, as a command to depart, by 1944. I have learned through the etymology of the word fuck that Egyptian legal agreements from the 23rd dynasty, circa 749 BCE to 21 BCE, frequently include the phrase, if you do not obey this decree, may a donkey copulate with you. Fucking hilarious man. Death by donkey phallus. Copulation that's way more threatening than death by unga bunga. Don't bogart that joint my friend, pass it over here. I'll huff, I'll puff, that shit, no fear, with cheer, and gratitude man. Thanks.